Yeah, hello, Wagwan. Yeah, welcome back. It's Monday. Yeah, yeah, it's time for a video, and you know, I was looking at what's going on boxing. What's going on boxing this week? Not that much, you know. The Space Raider, aka Josh Warrington, is fighting Kiko Martinez for a title. Kiko recently knocked out Kid Galahad in an allegedly big upset, and this guy Kiko Martinez is like one of Spain's best fighters. He ironed out Galahad properly, you know. He's been around. He seems to be been around for years, man. Like, you know, I don't. I'm sure I remember him from 30 years ago, man. But he's apparently only 36 years old. But so he's fighting Warrington. They boxed before, and Warrington won, right? But Warrington, the Space Raider, got beat up his last fight, you know, and instigated a fake headbutt so that the guy Lara would get disqualified, the Mexican, because Lara had smashed him up the time before, and that was going to happen again. So Warrington is a coward, is what I'm saying, and he's basically knew he'd get a good payday, you know, by sticking the head in, pretending it was a fake. We all saw the fight, man. He was putting his head in, so he'd get a good payday. So there is a suspicion this guy is finished, yeah. And Martinez, people have said he's finished for years, man. He's a tough guy. He looks about 55, I think. But he's, like I said, he seems like he's been around forever. But, you know, he ironed out Kid Galahad in style. Yeah. So, the Space Raider, Warrington, is he going for another payday? It's quite interesting. Is he going for another payday? You know, he knows he's come to an end. He's not puncher. Yeah. He kind of, he was always very fit, and he won on fitness, and he sort of, I'd say, overachieved. And that now, you know, he's known his limit, and he's going to fight Martinez, and, you know, hopefully, he hopes he will win and get a world title back. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Martinez is a big underdog, like 3-1 underdog. So, you know, Warrington's a clear favourite, but I don't know, mate. I've got this feeling that maybe Warrington's broken. You know, he's realised his limitations, and he's always quite limited anyway. And that Martinez is buzzing off knocking out Galahad, and might stop him. So that's quite interesting. I mean, the other thing is like people call Warrington a Space Raider. It's kind of crisp you get in the UK, yeah. It's meant to look like an alien, but it just looks like a kind of a creature with a swollen face and slanted eyes, and that's why people say Warrington is a Space Raider, because he's got that swollen face look, yeah, and he's got angled eyes. Now, I don't think he's ugly. You know, he's certainly not in, like, say, I don't know, Kugan Cassius's league of ugliness. He's not that bad, but I mean, I feel he looks like a Space Raider. You know, he's not as ugly, again, as I said, like Sonny Edwards. Yeah, he must be the ugliest world champion. I don't even have to look at, you know, who the world champions are, because there's so many anyway. But like the idea that anybody can be as ugly as Sonny, yeah, is a false narrative. You know, Sonny looks like a Space Raider himself, a malnourished Space Raider with the AIDS. Yeah. So I'll wait to the weigh-in, but I think there could be some value, yeah, on Kiko Martinez. And then other stuff has been going on in the week. So Derek Chisora and A Gay have been getting very close. I've made videos about this, obviously, but they are at every show together. They're always hanging out together. Yeah. Chisora has years ago stated, yeah, swing both ways, no problem. And obviously A Gay, everyone in boxing knows A Gay is gay. So I don't know why, it's like, to even suggest that they might not be a couple seems ridiculous. Yeah, they're getting so close together. Yeah, and there's a picture. Yeah, look at this. Look at this picture. I mean, is that the look of love? The look of love, man. And where is Derek Chisora's left hand, man? Yeah, it's round the back, loosening up his pie for later in the evening. That's what I reckon. Definitely a couple, man. Busted. Other stuff that's gone on. So Muhammad Ali, yeah. So his daughter Layla Ali, who has been exposed as a rug muncher before, yeah, with Queen Latifah, but she obviously doesn't mind some length now and again. So she's got this son, so it's Ali's grandson, and he looks just like Muhammad Ali, a fat version of Muhammad Ali. I mean, it's quite cute in a way, It's cute to see a guy resemble his grandfather to that extent. But, obviously Ali's dead now, so he doesn't get to see his grandsons. His other grandsons were produced by another daughter who married a 65-year-old oil driller and produced some very good-looking, but very like black-looking, Italian-looking sons, Biagio and the Nico Ali Walsh. And, there's pictures of Ali looking so displeased. He even said many times, I don't want my grandsons to look like kinky-haired, white, but they did, And, to be frank, they ended up looking all right, man. So, other talking points of the week are Thor Bjornsson beating up on Eddie Hall. Now, I don't really care about nationality, but Eddie Hall is like British, allegedly. I think he's Welsh. Thor gave him a bit of a boxing lesson, yeah. And I've heard from peeps, in my comments and that, saying that, yeah, Eddie Hall's a real bully. He's a wrong'un. And I was like, yeah, fair enough. So I went for the Thor side. And then I found out Thor has had a number of police arrests for beating on his girl. Now, Thor's like, I don't know, whatever it is, 30 stone, 6'10". What kind of woman is going to put up a fight, man? None. Yeah? But, he still slaps her about. Now, obviously, if you put on the full power, they'd be dead, probably, his woman looks small. But, you know what? It's difficult for me to support a guy like that as well. So, it's funny how people quickly forget, crimes and abuse if someone's popular, right? If you're an average man in the street, you beat a woman, or you've done this, you've done that, you're ostracized, You'll be in the papers, everyone will hate you, and you have to change your name. But then, if you're a world's strongest man, or whatever, the heavyweight champion, it doesn't matter. Maybe Muhammad Ali, for example. I told you before about how his ex-wife said he was sleeping with 12-year-olds when he was 30, and so but no, I don't believe it. Oh no, it's probably a bitter woman. It's probably a lie. I mean, people are so hypocritical. It disgusts me, man. Yeah, but the final story, and moving on from spousal abuse, is Carl Froch. Now, Carl Froch has admitted, and this is a couple of years ago, but it's resurfaced, that he'd beaten up his own son at the age was 10, 10-year-old son. Now, obviously, I'm not sure about, a bit of capital punishment when you're a parent. There has been an ultimate level where you can resort to if a kid's been really out of order, but this was not the case. Carl Froch put his son in sparring with him, and Carl Froch's like 38-year-old, fully grown man, ex-world champion boxer, and he goes, "Yeah, I put my son down with a body shot. He was stepping out of line, so I hit him with a body shot and dropped him." Now, I mean, I respect Froch's honesty, but can you imagine, so Why are the, social services not turn up at his door going, you've beaten up your son, you made him spar with you, you're bragging on beating up your son, If it's an average working class person, they're getting nicked, man. They will have to see that they'll have their child taken away from them, which I don't agree with, and having to only see their son, in visits where they are supervised. Why for the Froch is openly admitting beating up his 10-year-old son with a body shot in sparring? An ex-world champion, pro boxer, age 38, a grown man, beating up his own son, and nothing happens. It shows you that the world is not fair. It's twisted. If you've got money, if you've got power, you get away with a lot.